Okay, ladies, so if you're a girl who loves UNice and you also love the convenience of Amazon Prime, I've got the perfect wig for you. Today I've teamed up with UNice and they sent over this beautiful pre-everything Bye Knots wig. She's a 13x4 ear-to-ear lace wig and she has this beautiful curly texture in the color reddish brown. Again, she's available on Amazon Prime and I was able to install her super simple, easy, and beginner friendly in less than 10 minutes. So if you want to see how I installed this beautiful unit to perfection and get all the tea on where to get her from, let's get started. Jumping right into it, inside of the baggie that our wig is in, you do have your adjustable, removable elastic band, as well as a few strips of wig tape. This gets you ready for your nice and easy and simple install. And here is the star of the show. As I mentioned, we're going with curly. This specifically is a jerry curly textured wig, and she is in the color reddish brown. Here is a texture shot of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tresses. And this one does come from lengths 14 inches all the way down to 24 inches. I'll have all the details on mine down below. As you guys can see, this is the perfect pre-everything wig. For this one, the knots are pre-bleached. The hairline is pre-plucked and the lace is pre-cut, and it even has that gorgeous perfect scalloped cut to give you a nice camouflaged install. Here's a look at the inside construction of the cap. I showed you guys they gave us a few extra strips of that wig tape, but they already prepped us with a little bit of wig tape, one strip on each side inside of the wig. So again, this is going to help to make the wig an easy beginner friendly install. So here's what the wig looks like on. As you guys can see, she does have a nice snug glueless fit. Here also is a look at the wig from the back. I love how full and long and just luxurious the texture of this wig is. Here I am just pulling the wig back and just trying to see what we're gonna do. Do we want baby hair? Do we want sideburns? Do we want to, add glue, gel spray? What are we gonna do today? Here is a look at the wig parted as a side part. As you guys can see, this one does have very easy, clean, neat partings. Since the knots are bleached throughout the entire lace and you do get a great amount of lace, you can definitely have fun and switch up your looks. Today we are going for a bust down middle part, so let's go ahead and begin the install and style process. For me, step one is just to perfect that parting with that straight bust down middle part. So we're going to go ahead and pull the hair back. This way we can see exactly what we're working with. Now the great thing about this one is it has the perfect cap construction, so you don't have to cut off much around the ears. As you guys can see, when it comes to the wig tape, you literally just peel off the back of the tape and you're able to go ahead and just stick it to your skin. Now I don't recommend doing this on top of your actual hair, but depending on how your hairline sit, you may have to. I went ahead and pulled it in front of my hairline, so again it just sits on bare skin. And then I went ahead and add a little bit of this spray from, I believe this is from Kiss. Now this is a travel size version because I did go on a quick trip last month and I did stop by my local beauty supply store and get a few travel size TSA friendly carry-on goodies. So once I got that side bonded down, we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Once I go ahead and peel off the back of the tape, I did realize it would be better just to snip a little bit of the excess lace around for the perfect look and fit. And then I went ahead and added a little bit of the product. Now on the first side, I did add this adhesive from Kiss. I prefer the Got to Be Glued. So on the other side, you did see that I did add the Got to Be Glued. I just feel like it has a little bit more of a stick to it. I won't give up on that Kiss product because I feel like sometimes you got to use a product a couple times to not compare it to things you've used in the past. And I think that's what's the issue with me, is that I'm just using it thinking of other products. Nonetheless, I went ahead and added the wig band on top, and while that has a chance to set and dry and melt and become so fabulous, I'm using my fingers to go ahead and pull apart the curls. Now, obviously you can go ahead with a wide tooth comb, but I just use my fingers to kind of pull them apart for a big, luxurious, Mufasa, big for the summer look. I did go ahead and add a little bit of lace tint along the parting, and this is the Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation. And then from there, I did go in and generously apply a good amount of water. Next, I'm going to go in with this other product from that same brand I was using from the adhesive. I believe it's Kiss, don't quote me. I will double check and have it listed or linked down below. But I did use the mousse that I had got in travel size just to give it a chance because I don't think I used this on my trip, and I really liked this product. product. So one thing you'll notice about today is I did skip the dynamic duo, which typically I will use a wax and a heat product to go ahead and treat my lace and get it perfect. But this for some reason had enough. I don't know what it is or what chemicals they use, but this one did a great job at laying the lace really flat and smooth on top, as you guys can see. And then it also did a great job at going in and situating the curls. So I did repeat this step on the opposite side. And as you guys can see, I use a generous amount, but typically when I use my Lotta Body mousse, I feel like I definitely use more to get this look. From there, I did go ahead and pull out a brush. This is the wet brush, which is one of my favorites. It's very great for detangling hair. This is my go-to when I'm detangling like my kids' hair, because I just feel like it does a great job without like pulling or adding stress or, you know, causing friction on the hair. Once I got my desired look, I went ahead and added just a little bit more of that mousse to the ends to make sure we're nice and locked in. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and use the diffuser. And this one does come from Bedeck. It's nice and affordable and easily accessible. Of course, I'll have it linked down below, but you can definitely pick this one up at your local Target. And I'm just going in on the highest heat setting and really going in to just add some dryness, pretty much to just dry the hair and add a little bit of volume. This is great to do again, especially during like the colder months. But even now that it's hot and humid, sometimes it's better to go ahead and dry the hair yourself so you'll have control, because when you leave the house with wet hair, depending on the humidity in your local area, it could get real crazy and real big real quick. So I love the way this one came out once it dried. Now that we removed the milk belt, we can go ahead and focus on the hairline. Now for a lot of you, this is perfect. Go ahead and tint the lace along the hairline and you're good to go. For me, I don't know, just adding no baby hair or no personality to the hairline for sure gives like low vibration beauty supply store wig. I don't know, it just devalues the wig. So there are ways to go ahead and make this one look a lot more luxurious and expensive. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and add some baby hair, and I prefer the way this looks. When I pulled out my baby hair, I did decide to go ahead and just pluck it a little bit more. You can for sure skip this step, but again, it's summer, it's hot outside, we are outside all summer long, and I really want mine to just really look perfect, unclockable, and I really want it to look like, you know, I went to your favorite stylist. I love when I'm out and people tell me I smell good, and I also love when I get compliments on my hair. Typically people ask like, who's your stylist? Where do you get your hair done? And when I say me, it's always like jaw-dropping that I did this on my own, and you guys are able to see and learn from the process, which also makes me so happy. Here I'm going in with that edge control, and today I did use the edge booster one, and I did just take it all around the hairline as well as the parting. You guys see the parting was perfect just from the mousse, but for me, since I'm so used to doing the dynamic duo, I just felt like I didn't want the parting to be fluffy or puffy by any means. And then from here, I'm just going to do the same step along the sideburns. Typically, I like to go in with my product, swoop, and then once I swoop, I can see exactly what I want to cut below that. And typically, I like to like cut where like my ear ends, so it's not like hanging below my jaw. And this is the perfect look for the hairline. All we have left to do is to just tint the lace along the hairline, and it's perfect. I did go ahead and touch up that parting space since I did have a milk belt on when I did it originally. And here for the hairline, I did go in with that Ruby Kisses mineral foundation in the shade 16, and it was a little bit more on the ashy side with this lace, so I did go in with the Maybelline Fit Me just to kind of warm it up a little bit. And for me personally, I think it came out perfect. So it's done, it's 100% done, but we did go ahead and just let that set with the milk belt on top. I truly value the milk belt. I just feel like it just makes everything look perfect when it comes to your hairline as well as your install. Once I let it set, this was the finished result, and again, I am absolutely in love and blown away. Now this one did fit glueless, but we did melt her down just for a perfect flawless install. Now I can share with you guys my packaging from UNice, and you guys already know I love their box as well as their goodies. As shown in the beginning, they did give that adjustable removable elastic band as well as a few strips of wig tape. Now we can go in on that mesh bag and see they gave us a really nice pack of HD wig caps from UNice as well as the UNice melt belt, and then they also gave us this perfect press-on nails, and that is pretty much it, love bugs. As I mentioned, this one is from UNice hair as always. I love, love, love their products and they never ever disappoint. This beautiful one is perfect to pop out with a little bit of color for summer, and it's not too much. This is one of those colors that's safe for when you're not wearing makeup. You don't have to have a beat face to pull it off. And she for sure looks so perfect with that jury curly texture. I'll have all the details as well as a direct link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.